I'm Coury Deeb, founder and director of Nadus Films. We're based in Louisville, Kentucky, and for the last 20 years, we've been making films that make a difference. We've worked in 30 countries, producing Emmy-nominated documentaries and high-end commercial content. Nadus Films is a full-service production company with one foot in the world of global brands and the other deep in purpose-driven storytelling. Whether it's filming inside war zones or the boardrooms of Fortune 500 companies, our goal is always the same, and that's to bring untold stories to life with truth and excellence. We're a relationally driven company. We go where the story is, and we deliver work that moves people to action. Nadus Films has both a for-profit and nonprofit side to it, allowing us to take on projects of various types with great impact. At Nadus Films, capitalism is more than a belief. It's how we operate every day. It creates the freedom to solve problems, build real value, and reinvest in the people and causes we care about. We've seen this firsthand, supporting individuals and businesses in the United States and abroad as they grow, scale, and transform lives. Capitalism allows us to serve our commercial partners while funding deeply meaningful work on the side. It's a system that rewards risk-taking, fuel innovation, and when it's done right, it becomes a catalyst for good. Nadus Films works with clients of all sizes, from global names like UPS, the NFL, UBS, and leading spirit brands, to small mission-driven organizations you've likely never heard of. To us, they're all partners, not just clients. We're selective about the work we take on, aligning with those who are truly making an impact. On the nonprofit side, we offer what's called Give a Story grants, where we create world-class content that has helped raise millions for nonprofits at a fraction of the cost it would take to produce those stories. We make dollars go further by turning powerful stories into powerful results. That's how we leverage capitalism to create a ripple effect that moves beyond profit and into a lasting impact. Stories are the international language. Everyone understands them, and film is the most powerful way to tell them. At Nadus Films, we don't just make films, we walk with our clients from the first conversation to final delivery. We help brands clarify their voice, define their mission, and tell stories that make people feel something and act. What sets us apart is how we listen first, then help craft something from nothing. We consult, we collaborate, and we work to make that bullseye of success that much bigger. Film isn't just a nice to have, it's a proven growth driver. Brands using film see double the engagement on social media, and visitors stay nearly 3 times longer on websites with film content. Whatever problem you're solving, whether you're a business or a nonprofit, storytelling through film has the power to drive results. We help our partners use story as a strategic tool to raise capital, grow audiences, increase donations, and build lasting trust. We're looking to collaborate with visionaries and value-driven leaders. If you've got a story worth telling or know someone who does, let's connect. If you have a small or a large company, consider partnering with us to amplify your brand. We're especially drawn to causes that align with our mission, making films that make a difference. We're open to ideas, partnerships, and introductions to organizations doing important work. Nadus Films is here to elevate what matters. And with Liberty Ventures behind us, we believe we can help create something bigger than just content. We can help build a legacy. So we're celebrating 20-year anniversary this year. And so I was a photographer for many years. And I was sitting at a church service back in '04, and I heard this gentleman by the name of Celestin. He was Rwandan, and he was talking about what happened to his family, how they were all slaughtered and murdered during that Rwandan genocide that was so horrific. He started an organization in Africa called African Leadership and Reconciliation Ministries. And so one of the countries he was talking about was Sudan and the plight of the Sudanese. And for many of us back in 2004, but even more so today, we're so inundated with the challenges and the problems and the needs of not just in our city, but in the world. And so it didn't go in one ear and go out the other ear that day. I had this kind of elementary, like, revelation of, wait, why can't I use what I'm good at to be able to serve and empower others, amplify their voice? And so I approached Celestin after that church service, and I said, we've never met, but I would love to be able to go and tell the stories alongside you in Sudan. I'll pay my way. I just want the privilege to do so. And so a few months later, we were literally puddle jumping around in little Cessna planes, stepping over landmines and helping tell the story of the Sudanese people. And so we ended up doing 2 feature films there, and then we jumped continents, and then you fast forward to 20 years later, you know, we've produced award-winning content in 30 countries throughout the world. And we love to be able to use what we're good at, the gifts that have been given to us, to not promote ourselves, but to really empower others, oftentimes by going to some of the darkest corners in the world and really shedding light and being able to tell those stories.